Prince Andrew has been branded a gutless coward by Piers Morgan following the news that Virginia Giuffre is suing the Duke of York for battery, sexual assault and emotional distress. Piers Morgan, 56, has hit out at Prince Andrew, 61, after Virginia Giuffre, then Roberts, who claims she was brought to the UK at the age of 17 to have sex with the Duke of York, filed a lawsuit in New York alleging he abused her. Virginia, who was also one of the accusers of Prince Andrew's late friend, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, is suing the royal family member for battery, sexual assault and emotional distress. In the lawsuit, Virginia claims she was sexually assaulted by Prince Andrew in London, New York, and the Caribbean. Prince Andrew has strongly denied the claims made against him by Virginia. However, he has reportedly not yet had an interview with the FBI as part of their investigation of Epstein's associate Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell was arrested in an FBI raid last July and has pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking charges in the U.S. After news of the lawsuit broke, Piers urged the Duke to tell the truth to the FBI, or be forever damned for his cowardly silence. The former Good Morning Britain host argued that with every day that goes by without Andrew submitting himself to any form of legal accountability, the finger of suspicion against him grows larger. Piers continued in his latest column for Mail Online, "Let me clear, I have no idea if HES telling the truth or not about any of these claims, sick. Now that Epstein's dead, it's possible that nobody does other than him, Victoria Roberts and Epstein's close friend and alleged Madam, Ghislaine Maxwell." But let me also be clear, given the shocking claims in this lawsuit, Andrew must now agree to be interviewed by the FBI or we will all be entitled to draw our own conclusions from his refusal. Piers went on to say that the more Andrew stays silent on the matter, the more the royal family will be perceived negatively by the public. He added, "Make no mistake, these are the most serious allegations any member of the royal family has faced in my lifetime. And the more Andrew refuses to cooperate, the worse the situation gets for him and the more damage he does to the reputation of the monarchy." Concluding his thoughts on the matter, Piers penned, "Stop being a gutless coward, Andrew, and face the music. Or the court of public opinion will convict you, and never forgive you." A spokeswoman for Prince Andrew said there was no comment on the lawsuit, which was filed under New York's Child Victims Act. The case claims the Duke engaged in sexual acts without Virginia's consent and with the knowledge of her age and that she was a sex trafficking victim. It also states that the extreme and outrageous conduct still causes Virginia significant emotional and psychological distress and harm. The legal documents read, "In this country no person, whether president or prince, is above the law, and no person, no matter how powerless or vulnerable, can be deprived of the law's protection." 20 years ago Prince Andrew's wealth, power, position, and connections enabled him to abuse a frightened, vulnerable child with no one there to protect her. It is long past the time for him to be held to account.